Currently, we're doing the lower box skiing of the Gila, just outside of Safford, Arizona. And we're doing a 4-day trip with a bunch of really interesting people.
My name is Angel Damian Soto Peña. I'm the privileged executive director of the Nuestra Tierra Conservation Project, where the team and I wake up every day to ensure that deliberately historically excluded communities, not only do we have access to these amazing places, but we have access to the public lands and waters management process. And we do this through education, advocacy, and good old people power. And we're here this week with some of our closest partners, the Continental Divide Trail Coalition, some of our newest friends like Flickr and the Conservation Alliance, really looking to adventure, create memories, and experience one of the last free-flowing rivers of the Southwest, the Gila.
Before I came to Congress, I was an advocate for wild and scenic status for the Gila River. I've worked on this campaign for many years, but also it's a place that I really love. It's a place that I take family, I take friends, so it's really important that we protect this place for future generations. The Gila, like so many other rivers in the Southwest, are in danger. The fact is, the most important thing that we have in our communities, places like New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, is water. And so we have to look to the next generation to be able to protect those resources that are going to be able to help us live the way that we live today. That's so critically important. And that means passing on traditions. That means also conserving the resources that we have. And the Wild and Scenic River Bill does just that.
The Gila Wilderness was the first wilderness ever designated in the country. It turns 100 years old this year, and so we're very excited to have floated the river with some pretty amazing people, but also as a way to signify what the next 100 years of conservation could and should look like. Not always about the charismatic flora and fauna, but the 21st century of conservation should also prioritize the cultures and the traditions that have always called this place home. This river has been the source of life and a place of origin for millennia, and it was amazing to be reminded because of the member site we came across today. We're up here exploring, and we came across some pottery sherds. This one is classic members culture. The folks who would have been living here around 750 and 1150 AD. This too would have been a bowl, feels like. Well polished, well used, well taken care of. Just goes to show how important this place is still, and has always been.
Look, and what I tell people is that conservation is the wise use of natural resources. It means that whether it's water or it's wildlife or it's anything else that we can benefit from, that we leave something behind for the next generation. That is what good legislating does. And so this bill does just that. It protects an essential water source for these Southwest New Mexico communities that's going to be needed to keep our agriculture economy alive, that's going to be needed even for the mining economy. Copper mining in Grant County is huge. We can't do it without water. I mean, we can't open our taps without water from our surface water here in the Gila either. So it impacts everybody in this region. We have to do the best job we can to protect that.
Proper protection of the Gila River through a designation of wild and scenic river would ensure that no new damming, no new mineral extraction could happen on this watershed, so that families, friends, and community can continue to enjoy this place, can continue to build memories, and also provide for their economy.